Hi guys, this is the 15th video of the JavaScript video series. Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying this series, and if you are, do subscribe to this channel. I hope you're actually liking the videos on YouTube and you're commenting if you're not understanding anything. Like I told you in the previous videos, if you don't understand anything, just comment and I'll get back to you ASAP. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at JavaScript events. Events are basically actions that take place inside JavaScript DOM window. So I think it's better if I show it to you rather than explain it to you. Open up your JS Fiddle window and let's head over to the HTML tab today, and then let's write some code there so that I can explain everything to you. So you'll just have to be a little patient today because I'll show you a lot of different type of events in JavaScript, and there are many more that I won't cover, but I'll give you a link where you can go and read about the more of the events, but I'll show you the most common ones. So I've written my HTML tag here, and I'll create my head tag here. Then in my head tag I'll have a script tag where I'll write the JavaScript, right, and below this I'll have my body tag. In my body tag I'll have 7 different div tags. Okay, so you have to create 7 different div tags. This is div tag number 1, as in one opening and one closing div tag. I'm calling that set of the first set. This is the second set, right? Then this is the third set. Then this is the fourth set. This is the fifth set. This is the sixth set. This is the seventh set. Okay, so I have 7 sets of div tags, and in these I'll have h2 tags, and I'll write something here like this is the first, this is division 1. Okay, and similarly I'll put these h2 tags inside other div tags also. This is division 2, and similarly I'll have division 3. Okay, I'll have division 4, I have division 5, I have division 6, and I'll have division 7. So we have 7 divisions, and each of these divisions we'll write some we'll call some function here. The functions will be defined in the script tag out here. So let me define 7 different functions here. Okay, so function 1, opening closing bracket and these curly braces, and similarly function 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Okay, so I'll name them properly. For I hope you're finding it interesting till now. I'm up to something, and soon you'll find out what I'm up to. And you have it here, 7. Okay, and inside each of these functions I'm going to output something in the alert window. So let me just create this for now, and I'll actually put the actual message later on. Okay, so I have something, I have these 7 functions and I have these 7 divs, and so each of these divs need to call the corresponding function. So like, let's say the first division will call the first function, second division will call the second function, and so on, and each of these functions will output something in the alert, right? So let me show you how that will work. So I'm in the div here, and I'm going to, let's say, call the first function if I click that div. So on click is equal to 1. What should happen here is, let me run it and show it to you. So I see all the divs here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, as I've defined them here. This is division 1, right? So in division 1, if I click, on click is a function, on click is an event. So this video is about events, right? So I'm going to show you events one by one. So this is an event called on click. So if this event takes place, then the first function is called. Now an event is basically something that can be done with your mouse, can be done with your key. So on click is an event that is done with the mouse, because only with mouse you can click, right? So in this division, if I click, then this function, the function 1 should be called, and I should say window clicked. I should say like that. So I'll just run it again, and then let's say if I click, you can see it clicked. So it's working perfectly. Now second function I want to call when it says on mouse over, which is basically hover. So let's see if that works. And I want to call the function 2, and inside function 2 I should write hovered, right? So run it again. It says hovered. Basically it's working perfectly. Now the third function I want to call when the mouse, I'll take my mouse here, and I want the mouse to go out. Whenever the mouse goes out from this division, I want it to call the third function. So on mouse out. So this event is called as mouse out. So these events are very handy, and this is almost magic, because if you're moving your mouse around, if you're clicking your mouse, right, and if you're taking a mouse out, which I'm going to show you right now, all these events will be triggered, and then you can do so many different things. You can implement drag and drop. You can implement many different interactions on your screen. So you can go crazy. You can sky is the limit here. So I'm just going to show you the most important ones, and there's so many other events that you can use to create amazing front-end experiences for users. And so on mouse out, I'm going to call the third function, and I'm going to say out. Let's see if that works. I'm going to take my mouse out here, and then I'm going to take it back, so it says out. It works perfectly, right? So now I'll show you mouse up and mouse down here. Mouse up and mouse down. On mouse up, mouse up 4, right? On mouse down equal to 5. So let's see how these work. It'll say mouse up, it'll say mouse down. So mouse up and mouse down. So when I say mouse up, it means I have clicked my mouse, and then when I release it, mouse up is going to work. But mouse down is going to work as soon as I click it. It won't wait for my mouse to come up, right? So you might think that this is not very useful right now, but when you have to build very interactive kind of experiences, like maybe let's say games and nice experiences for exercises or people to fill in their worksheets, those kind of things, right? That's when you have to that's when you'll use all of these. And React is a very handy library when you have to do something like that, by the way. So now let me show you something called as double click. On double click equal to 6. So let's see, in 6 I'll say double clicked. Okay, so the sixth one, if I double click, it works. It says double clicked. Brilliant, right? And now I'll show you on mouse move. On mouse move 7. So this is our last event on mouse move. Mouse moved. Imagine how useful this can be when implementing games, for example. So if my mouse moves, it comes to know my mouse has moved. Mouse moved, right? So it probably could be a game here when you're shooting the ducks, right? So if your pointer moves, if your target moves, then you can know the mouse has moved. Mouse out, mouse hover, right? Mouse clicked, mouse double clicked, mouse up, mouse down. Brilliant. So all of these work really, really well, right? So I hope you understood this. I'll try posting this complete code in the comments, in the description section below. so that you can get access to this. And it's very simple. It's just I'll take you through it again. I have my HTML tags, my head tags. In the head tags I've written my script tag. In the script tag I've defined 7 different functions. You already know how to define functions, right? You've already covered that in the previous videos. And then in the body, then there are body tags. In the body tag there are 7 different div tags. Inside div tags there are h2 tags, and there are 7 different h2 tags basically. So the first one is supposed to call the first function. So how does it call it? It says the event on click is equal to function 1, which is function 1 needs to be called when the first if I click in this division, right? And if I take my mouse, if I hover my mouse over the second division, then it calls the second function, and so on. So all these 7 different functions take place. So I hope you learned something interesting today, and this events are really important basically, and they'll really help you. And I'll also put a link of the JavaScript documents where you can see a little more about events and different more types of events that exist in JavaScript, so that you can use them as well. So I hope you enjoyed, and do subscribe, and see you in the next episode. Thank you.